Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he's managed to get free. Diogo Dalot puts a cross in. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Someone I really like a lot, Peter, is Matthijs de Ligt. You can't get much better than him when it comes to taking the ball up the pitch, into midfield, and then linking up with his midfielders and his attackers, sometimes driving even further forward. He really is amongst the very best in the world at doing this.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And it's made its way to him. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Foden.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
And he's picked it up out wide, and it's played into the middle.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Gabriel. And it's Varane. Alexander-Arnold. Eze. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. De Ligt, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's fabulous. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That is good strength. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Ahmad. In with the challenge. Tries to pass it through. He's on it, can he get away? There's the whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there, we've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Reflections on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And we are back underway. So the first half brought no goals. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Xerxes. Mount. He's beaten the last man. Mount! What a sensational save from Ederson!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Rodri. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Aimed beyond the defence. Mount delivers. And he's managed to get rid. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Now it's Ahmad. Robertson going full tilt down the left. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Very nicely done. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bowden really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 47.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Thiago, coming on the field, number 19, Mason Mount.
Alexander-Arnold is short. Mount with the delivery.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Might want to be careful there.
And it's Mount. This looks promising. And that was very necessary. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo, and he's had a hit! Oh, another save.
Cristiano Ronaldo, really can't believe it, foiled by the keeper again.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Haaland finds himself offside.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 11, Eze. Coming on to replace him is number 9, Szoboszlai.
Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Haaland. 5 minutes left on the clock. Szoboszlai.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Shot a goal! Oh, it's in! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter.
And that will be the final act. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Szoboszlai claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is
Just a quick
very
reminder
little room
today,
for argument.
Please refrain from parking outside this stadium.
So a
Thank
dramatic
you very
game
much for your
decided
cooperation.
in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.